One of the common areas of confusion for small business owners is, what labor posters do they need to put up on the wall? And do I know if the ones I have are the most current ones, because things are always changing? I frequently go in and help out with that sort of issue, and I'll find that an employer might have a poster up that's clearly not applicable. They've purchased it in a bundle or got it from an association, and they're posting information that applies to a much larger business. And the problem with that is, if you post things, you're subject to them. And if an employee sees it and says, well, I have this right here, it's on the wall, and you really don't have to provide that level of rights or benefits because you're too small, you're kind of stuck with that. So it's key to get your posters right. Today we've got a new poster to talk about, and that's the poster from the National Labor Relations Board on employee rights. That's due to be posted January 31st of 2012. Well, first let's take a quick step back and tell you about what is the National Labor Relations Board. That's a government board that oversees the National Labor Relations Act. And in a nutshell, that act protects the rights of employees to join a union, form a union, and have other concerted activities that relate to their working conditions, wages, and basically that means they need to be able to discuss those things that relate to their wages and working conditions with other employees. Employers will need to post the National Labor Relations Board Employee Rights poster, which is an 11 by 17 poster, in their conspicuous place where they put the rest of their labor posters, so employees can see the information and not have to hunt it down. So what's going to be on this poster? Well, again, it'll be 11 by 17, easy to read, but in general it will tell employees about their rights to join or form a union, to engage in concerted activity, and it also will tell them what actions are prohibited by the unions themselves or employers in regard to their National Labor Relations Act rights. So you may be asking, as a small business owner, does this poster even apply to me? Aren't I too small to have to comply with this? Well, the jurisdiction of the NLRB covers most private employers. Really, the small business owner is most likely going to have to comply with the posting requirement. There are some parameters that you can look up at nlrb.gov that explain if you do a very small volume of interstate commerce, you might be exempt from the posting, but chances are you are going to have to put up this poster. So the big thing is you want to make sure you have it up by January 31st of 2012, and prior to your putting it up, you're going to want to make sure you read the content, fully understand what it means. It's pretty straightforward. But if you have questions, also revisit nlrb.gov, and there's a long list of frequently asked questions that have been generated and posted on the site that are very helpful in giving you the background of the poster requirement, some of the finer points that aren't clear on the poster, and then also any exemptions that there might be for your particular business. What if you have more than one work location, where people are reporting to satellite offices, and then you also have a main office? It's not good enough just to have it at your main office. You must post it at each satellite location where you have employees reporting for duty. You can get your NLRB Employee Rights poster right here at hradvocate.biz. You can download it from the link. It can be downloaded as 11 by 17 if you can print that way, or you can download it into two 8.5 by 11 sheets and turn them landscaped or sideways, one on top of the other, to meet that 11 by 17 size requirement. I'm your HR advocate, and we want you to do well by doing it right.